Hi everyone, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, my name is Adrienne and I empower moms to provide a healthy, stable environment for their kids by supporting them through homeschooling and sharing ways to live toxin-free. This video, I am focusing specifically on pets, so our four-legged friends in the family. This whole month I've been doing videos on babies and taking care of our little ones, whether that's babies, kids, teens, and then finally our pets. So I love to use essential oils for lots of things. I'm just going to talk about some things to pay attention to with animals because they are created differently than we are. So just like certain foods they shouldn't have, there's certain things that you just need to be aware of. So if you would like to learn more about essential oils and pets, keep watching this video. Animals can be more sensitive to humans than humans to essential oils just because they are so much more in tune with things. Like dogs can smell so much more than we can, right? There, I forget what the number is, but it's astronomical, all the different smells that they can smell that we can't even smell. So with an essential oil, it's just going to be very strong and very dominating for an animal compared to a human. So you want to make sure that you kind of ease into it. If you've never used essential oils with your pet before, you don't want to be dunking it all over them or putting it in their food yet. Like, you need to kind of tiptoe into it just so that you are easing their body into it so that their body isn't overwhelmed all at once. You don't want to stress their body out with an inundation with tons and tons of oils and smells and things that they have no experience with. So that's just a best practice in general, especially with essential oils. So I recommend, and I've read, you should use oils on yourself when you're around your pet before you actually apply them to your pet. So you can kind of see, especially like dogs and cats will let you know if they like a smell or if they don't. You can tell by their body language most of the time right off the bat. So if you're wearing a certain essential oil and they are drawn to you and they're smelling or like rubbing all over you, that's a good sign that they like that smell. However, if you have an essential oil on and as soon as they come close to you, they like about face and go into the other room, you might want to look at that oil. You might want to try it a couple different times and see if they have the same reaction. They will usually let you know how they feel about it. And then when you introduce oils, you want to make sure that you're starting slow and that you're diluting them. So diluting an oil means that you're going to combine it with a fatty oil like coconut oil or olive oil, something that's going to spread the essential oil out and it's not going to be so potent, it's not so concentrated. Every pet responds differently and uniquely, just like we're all created differently. Our pets are all different. And if you've ever had a pet, you know they each have their own little quirks and their own little personality. So it's the same thing with essential oil. They're going to respond differently. Again, I want to stress that their sense of smell is way stronger than ours. So be very cautious with how much oil you're using around them. If you like the smell of 6 drops of an oil, you probably shouldn't have 6 drops of an oil with them. They're probably only going to need 1 or maybe even less than 1. If you've ever heard of a toothpick stir, some people just dip a toothpick in the oil and that's what they use instead of a drop. So that's one way to kind of ease into it. Less is more, less is more. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to your pets as you're introducing essential oils, as you're introducing anything new, really. Again, just a best practice in general, but especially with essential oils. Pay attention to how they're responding and pay attention to their body language. If you are diffusing an essential oil, you should never close the door and trap your pet in the room. They always need to be able to escape if they want to get away from the smell. So if you're diffusing in your living room and your cat comes in and it doesn't like it, it's just going to turn around and go to a different room in your house. No real harm there. But if you're diffusing in your bedroom and you close the door and don't know that your cat's in there and they don't like it and they can't get out, it's not going to hurt them. It's just going to kind of tick them off. So you want to make sure that they have a way to escape the smell if they don't really care for it. You want to make sure that you don't use citrus oils directly on cats. If it's diluted or in a blend, that's fine, but like straight citrus oil, it's really hard on their livers. Their livers are made very differently than ours, obviously. So you want to stay away from citrus oils if you have cats, and that's just using it on them. In the diffuser is not a big deal. On you is not a big deal. Diluted is not a big deal. Just straight like lemon oil, you don't want to put on them or in their water. Cats are also sensitive to something called high phenol oils, which would be like your clove, oregano, thyme. Again, it just messes up their liver. So you want to stay away from those directly on your cat. You can use them in your home. You can use them on yourself, diluted, just not straight on your cat or straight in like their food or their water. I also read that dogs who suffer from allergies can also benefit from essential oils. You can rub lavender on the pads of their feet before they go outside to help support them in that way. So if you have a specific question or I didn't cover your pet, I do have a whole reference guide on animals that I would love to help you out. If you want to shoot me a message or drop something in the comments, ask questions. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing what I have researched. We have not had an animal in the time that we have become very oily. So I've never actually used them on animals. This is all just from my research and things that other people have shared with me. So drop them in the comments if you have some questions, if I didn't cover anything, if you want to clarify. I hope that gave you some value, and I hope that it didn't make you nervous about trying essential oils. I just want to reiterate that it's just like anything. You want to start slow and you want to use common sense. You're not going to dunk a whole bottle into their bowl of water. Like, less is more with essential oils. Start slow, ease them into it, just like you would do anything else that you probably do with your pet. So I hope that gave you some value and maybe some ideas or tips to try. And again, if you want to know more, drop some questions in the comments.